Hello everybody, this is Kyle out of course for Draftradio. We are back with another Cons of Tarkir draft. Dun dun la! So far, I really like this set. This set's been a lot of fun. We got a great pack. Pine Walker is an insane card. Do a lot of fun shenanigans. Untap your dudes, especially if you have a lot of morph. There's also a Retribution of the Ancients, which I feel like would be pretty good in a dedicated Abzan deck. There's also a Soul Tie Scavenger and a Throttle. Alpine Grizzly is worth mentioning, as I feel like it's a decent card in the Team Year archetype. There's also a Sagu Archer. Sagu. That's such a great name. Oh, I love the name Sagu. But I think we're actually going to take this Retribution of the Ancients and try and make this work. I would like to see this work. I think Pine Walker is probably the best card. So it's between Retribution and Pine Walker. I'll take Pine Walker, I guess. It keeps us open. By the way, guys, I apologize. I didn't realize that Tapped Out was making this weird beeping noise now every time we pick a card. So there's that. Sorry about that, guys. This pack is slightly less ideal. There's a Flooded Strand, which normally I would take because money is money. If this was real life, this would be mine. But Dragon's Grip is cool too. But we'll just take Killshot. I think Abzan is a strong archetype, and I like junk, so we'll do that. Not too shabby, I do say so myself. Tusked Colossodon, not to be confused with a Mastodon, which is an actual creature that happened in Magic's history, is a good card, as is War Behemoth, but I think we're just going to take the Soul Tie Scavenger, as I like this flyer quite a bit. So that's what we're taking. Now, what else is there? There's a Molting Snakeskin, Mystic of the Hidden Way, good card, like it, very, very good card. And the Dragon's Eye Savants, but I think Throttle is going to be what we take, and we're going to be pretty happy with that, so we'll take the Throttle here. Yeah, that beeping is just really obnoxious, man. I really do apologize for that, guys, but that's okay. There's a Mardu Horde Chief, which is pretty cool. A Scoured Barons, and an Einok Bondkin. I'm going to take the Einok Bondkin as it is one of the best cards in the Abzan archetype, at least from what I can tell. Really good card, so that's what we're grabbing. Now, let's see. There's a Canyon Lurkers, Shatter, Longshot Squad. Wow, Longshot Squad seems really good. There's also an Archer's Parapet. I like Archer's Parapet quite a bit. I think it's between Longshot Squad and the Parapet, but I think the Squad is really good. I think we just want a critical mass of Outlast creatures, and having Reach just seems pretty decent, so that's what we're grabbing. There's also a Sidisi's Pet here, which is a really good blocker, strong card. Lifelink is actually pretty relevant in this format, so we'll take that. A shame that we're passing a High Spire Mantis, but that's okay. We'll take the Pet. I like playables, so the playables are good. Right now, we're looking a little, how are we doing? We have, a 3-drop, essentially. We have a 3-drop, a 4-drop, 2-drop, essentially a 4-drop. So our curve is actually looking pretty nice. I wouldn't mind grabbing a 2-drop, but I think I'll just take another Sidisi's Pet, or either the Shambling Attendants. Either way is fine. Shambling Attendants, I think, is just a mana too much for my liking, especially if we already have a Soul Tie in here. I'm just going to take another Pet. I think that's a fine choice there. I will take a second Scavenger, however, as this card is fantastic. So, Sagu Archer is excellent to see as well, both as a, giant spider with a little bit more butt to it, and as a morph creature. I like the card quite a bit, so we'll grab that as well. Having 3-4 morph cards along with our Pine Walker is actually really awesome, too. Pine Walker is going to be, I think, a standout card for us in this deck. I mean, A, it's already a great dinosaur, and B, does cool stuff. And we'll take the War Behemoth here. War Behemoth was a card that impressed me the last time that we played, so. And there's an Abzan banner, and that's what we're going to take to relevantly fix our mana. We'll take a Mardu banner, as it has 2 of our colors in it, and Shatter is useless. So far, so good. I mean, I would be comfortable playing all of these cards right now. Let's see what this new pack will bring us. Hopefully some good stuff. Sadly, Deflecting Palm is not the thing that we're going to use, although I'm sure there are going to be times where we get killed by this Deflecting Palm. And I'm calling it now in the draft, we're probably going to get killed by this card. There is a Jeskai Student, which I've heard amazing things about, an Alpine Grizzly, and an Awaken the Bear. I've actually heard Awaken the Bear be praised a little bit in this block, and it does seem like the block is a little removal light. Although I'm sure there is plenty of removal. I mean, there's kill shot at common, throttle at common, Rite of the Serpent also at common. Like I said, guys, this is only my second draft, but right now I'm just trying to give you as much of a good outlook as I can. I'm drinking lots of water right now, trying hard not to get sick. Deflecting Palm's probably the best card in this pack, although I think for us it's between this Jeskai Student and this Awaken the Bear. I'll take Awaken the Bear. I feel like that has the most upside, although I guess I could take a 2-drop. Is it better to take the Student? Maybe it's better to take the Student. We'll find out. We will find out, folks. As we appear to be more white-black with a lighter green focus than we do to be anything else. Wow. 1,000 Winds is insane. There's a Winter Flame, 1,000 Winds. But another Pine Walker is what we're taking. Very happily taking a second Pine Walker here. With the number of morph cards that we have, I think we're pretty comfortable in that pick. But there's an Heir of the Wilds, and that's what we'll take. 2-2 with Death Touch for 2 mana is good at any time, and with our Pine Walkers, I think he will do quite nicely as an addition to the deck. So that's what we'll grab here. And guys, be sure to tell me if I'm going too quickly in the comments. Sometimes I don't know if I'm going too fast or too slow for you, so if the pacing is a little bit off, just let me know and I'll correct it as best I can for you. Goblin Slide is the best card in this pack, I think anyway. In a dedicated Jeskai deck, I feel like this is insane. There's also a Long Shot Squad, which is great for us, and Archer's Parapet. I think the best card in the pack for us, though, is going to be Throttle. I would like to have at least 3 ways to reach out and touch people, so we're going to grab that. There's some good stuff. Teamer Charger seems pretty sweet, actually, as a win condition for us. And as it's a 2-mana 3/1, I feel like it's fine. There's another Abzan banner, too, that we could grab. I think it's... I don't want to run 3 Sultai Scavengers. We don't really have that many ways to get creatures into our graveyards. So I think the pick is between the Teamer's Charger and the Abzan banner. And I'm leaning more towards the Charger. Just to be able to, like, sort of get them. Maybe get some trample. Turn some of our big Outlast guys into bombs. I'm definitely taking Abzan Battle Priest here, though. He's insane for us. Giving all of our stuff lifelink is just really good. And I will happily take... Ooh, do I want Feet of Resistance or Abzan Battle Priest? Darn it. That sucks. I think I need Feet of Resistance, actually. Oh, that's hard. Salt Road Patrol is what we're going to grab. Salt Road Patrol is, A, already better than Pillarfield Ox by a point, and B, fits with our Outlast morph theme, so that's kind of cool. I'll take another Sagu Archer. I'll take Barrage of Boulders. It's probably the most powerful card in that pack. We're not going to play anything else. Mystic of the Hidden Way, similar deal. I will take a Smoke Teller, as we're a little too drop light right now, but that's okay. So I'm pretty happy. We've got a Mardu banner and an Abzan banner. The Priest, the Feat of Resistance to be able to put counters on our guys is really good. We've got a Long Shot Squad, an Inoc Bondkin. I actually really like Salt Road Patrol. I feel like this card is actually really good. So far, so good. I would like to pick up some relevant land. Like any one of the split lands would be nice, like the uncommon ones. If we get a fetch land that's relevant, that would make me happy. Yeah, there's a lot of things we could do. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. I will definitely take a Kin Tree Warden. It's a good card on defense for an Abzan deck while you're starting to staunch up, I think. And useless card. Excellent. Life gain is terrible. Okay then. And my wishes are granted and we actually get a relevant fetch land. That's what we're taking. That's awesome. Good for us. There is another relevant fetch land. However, an incremental growth is what we're going to be grabbing here. Being able to put all those counters on our guys just seems insane for our deck. Oh, I could grab an Abzan banner, although I think I'm just going to take this Jungle Hollow and fix our mana just a little bit more. Now the question is, do I want to be more green with a lighter white, or like do I want to be black with, or like lighter? I think what we're going to do is be green, white, lighter, black. I think is the way that our deck is panning out. I will take a Mardu Hateblade here. Actually, I like this guy a lot. Gives us a nice little 1-drop. He performed very well in the last draft. I'm basically trying to fill out my curve is what I'm trying to do. So, like, I've got 1-drop. I've got some relevant 2-drops. All my stuff is relevant 3-drops. I'll take another Heir of the Wilds, though. Man, we're, like, super hardcore relevant on all of our stuff. Like, our curve is sick. I'm looking for that 2-2 that I just randomly grabbed. Smoke Teller is not going to get played in this deck anymore. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 really good 2-drops already. Yeah, I don't need the rest of this stuff. I will take a Rite of the Serpent, however. Well, one more way to reach out and touch somebody seems really good. It just like straight up kills something. Blossoming Sands is what we're going to be grabbing. I mean, Aerostorm is cool, but I want to be able to fix my mana. We've got 2, 3 good lands for it. We've also got an Abzan banner. Yeah, I feel really comfortable in how we're doing right now. Now, the pick for us is going to be between a Rite of the Serpent or like one of 2. Basically, we get our pick of splash lands that we want. And I'll be honest, I don't really know what I want to do here. It's looking like we're 11-11, so it's looking like we're green. We're green. We don't know yet, actually. I could take Rite of the Serpent, and that does put us into like a slower deck. Yeah, I like removal. Removal is good. I might actually keep this Mardu banner in then. Now that I know that we have all that stuff. Sultai Flare seems pretty good, although how many creatures do we have with toughness 4 or greater? 1, potentially a lot, actually, so he's actually really good for us. I'll take an Alpine Grizzly. Our 3-drop slot could use a little beef. Awaken the Bear is a good card. I'll actually take Rakshasa's Secret here to prepare for the control matchup, a War Behemoth, and then a Rush of Battle. I probably won't play the second War Behemoth or the Rush of Battle, but that's okay. So far, our deck seems pretty good. We've got 1, 2, 3 land that we're running to make it look a little bit better. I'm actually going to sideboard the Rakshasa's Secret, and I think this looks good. I mean, we're pretty great on playables. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I can play 1 Sidisi's Pet and be pretty happy about it. We're appearing to be a little lighter on the black side of things. Which is completely fine, by the way. There's no real need to be super into anything at this point. So what we need to get rid of some creatures, and we need to do some other stuff too. So that's okay. But so far so good. I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves in terms of like playables and things that we're using. I'm actually going to take out the Mardu banner. I feel like our mana fixing is good enough that we don't need it, although I will put it in our sideboard. Never fear. Sideboarding is always an important feature of stuff here at Draftradio. I mean, let's be honest. Sideboarding wins games. Am I right, folks? Yeah, I'm really liking this set so far, though. I'll be honest, guys. I really enjoy this set a bunch. It's just been such a cool block. I'm actually gonna take Kintree Warden out. I don't think he's worth that much to us. I'm actually going to keep this Longshot Squad in, though. I feel like Longshot Squad is so cool. Like, it's already something I would play as a 4-mana 3/3, but, like, the Outlast and the Reach on top of it, whew. My boy. Yeah, let's refresh and we'll see what we're working with now. So we're still at 28. We got to get rid of 5 cards. I can probably get rid of Awaken the Bear. I feel like Awaken the Bear's not... Well, maybe Awaken the Bear will be really good for our deck. I don't really know. I can get rid of an Alpine Grizzly. I think I will get rid of Alpine Grizzly. We don't have anything too 4-power dependent, other than our Heirs of the Wilds. But like those are just going to be there for as 2/2s with Death Touch. I don't even know how much I'm going to be attacking with them in all honesty. Sultai Flare actually works really well with like our Behemoth, our Salt Road Patrol, our Sagu Archers, our Pine Walkers. Yeah, like the Sultai Flare is actually really good for us. I actually am going to take Awaken the Bear out as well. I feel like our deck already has enough ways to win games and do stuff. We're not going to be in such a big position that needs to be a thing. So we're at 22, 25, 26. So I have to cut 3 more cards. I think I can cut 3 more cards. That doesn't seem too hard. I could probably cut one scavenger, although that just seems shallow. I can cut. I'm not cutting my pine walkers. That's not happening. Pine walker seems insane. Yeah, I can cut one scavenger, and then I could probably cut this teamer charger. Although I feel like teamer charger is actually pretty sweet. Both as a morph card and as a. I'm gonna cut one scavenger. Which is fine. We'll be okay with that. I really like the little synergies in the deck, like the Sagu Walkers work really well with the Sultai Flare, which works really well with the Pine Walkers, which all work well together. Yeah, like I feel good about this. I feel really good about this so far. And then I need to cut one more card. Maybe I can cut this War Behemoth, or I could cut this Mardu Hateblade. Yeah, I'll cut the Hateblade. I don't know if that's actually going to be relevant in my deck or not, so. Alright, let's take this bad boy to the deck. We were the Walking Jank before. You can see our beautiful Mardu deck that was there. And now it is time to play a different game. We do need this Abzan banner, though. Both to accelerate our mana so that we can hit those 2 Rites of the Serpent, and to fix it. So, important stuff there. I think what we're going to be doing, we're running 3 lands, 2 of which already give us a green source, and 1 of which gives us a black, and 1 of which gives us a white source. So, clearly what we should be doing, we got 3 lands, which gives me, what, 14... I could do 4, 4, and 4, which is 12, so I've got 2. I'll probably make it 5 forests, 9 and 13. I'll probably make it 5 forests, and then, yeah, I'll probably do 5 forests, 5 swamps, and, 5 forests, 5 swamp, and 4 plains. And the reason that we're doing that is, I mean, like some of the stuff needs to come out early, but like we need a critical mass of forest, and we need these doubles so that we can cast our really potent removal spell, which is the Rise of the Serpent. So, and obviously we need to pull out an awesome name, and what could be more awesome than the Jank Brothers, named of course after the great movie The Blues Brothers, because let's be honest, that movie was incredible. We got a full tank of gas, a half pack of cigarettes. It's nighttime. We're wearing sunglasses. Hit it! And fill out our sideboard, of course, because, you know, sideboards are important. Sideboards win games. And 1 Sultai Scavenger. And we have to add one Sultai Scavenger back in, because tapped out. Took that from us. Okay. We should be good. Plane. Oh, it's got to be planes. Okay, we did it. Alright, folks. I will see all of you fine people in round 1.